Hello everybody. Today we have an hour and a half of gameplay. We're going to be playing the Let's Play server, our Let's Play series. Why does it do this? There we go. So, what we have today, let me check if this is going. Oh, we're live. Yes, sir, we're live. Okay, so all right. So, we have all of our scheduled action steps as always. Couldn't see that one. We have all of our scheduled action steps. And we're going to 9:35 to 11:05. What do we have after this? Okay, so today for our daily, or actually we just made our 3 weekly action steps for the week. The 3 weekly action steps, as we start off the episodes always with our 6 daily action steps for prioritizing our time, making the most out of our time for the sessions that we play. We have the 3 weekly action steps, so breeding villagers, librarian villagers for increased enchanted books, and high quality trades and items. 2 is building an automatic iron farm as well as an automatic potato level farm, cooking potato level farm. And 3 is building the redstone elevator up to the skybase entrance. Our daily action steps for today, another thing that I've implemented recently for that has helped me exponentially with these action steps is 6 action steps. And writing down, you want to write down and be very specific with what you're writing down and what you're asking for, because what you ask for is what you're going to get. If you ask for a blue rare steak and you don't ask for any side, just whatever side they give you, whatever drink they give you, whatever spice they give you, you might not like the steak. It's going to be a blue rare steak with some side that you might not like, with some spice you might not like, with horseradish, and with an alcoholic beverage. And you wanted Coke, a blue rare steak with a certain seasoning with a side of potatoes, but you just said I want a blue rare steak, and you're going to get something different. When you tell them exactly what you want, you're going to get that. And sometimes, you know what, the steak might be cooked a little bit differently, but that's the way it's supposed to happen. Everything happens for you, not to you. And when you have your goal and you're going towards it, the universe is giving you everything that you need in order to achieve and receive that goal. Because what you're currently aware of and what you're currently living in your life, it's going to give you everything that you need in order to send you the new life. Because in order to move forward from the things that you currently have, there's going to take change, and with change is going to come uncomfortability. And when it sends you things, it's going to seem like, what the heck, why did this happen? But there's no reason to ask why or how or what. Just know that you have your goal, you focus on it, and you're moving forward, and you just keep going because that's where you expect to be. So, with the 6 daily action steps, being very precise and asking myself, what's going to stretch me? What's going to push me out of my comfort zone? And writing that down with what 6 action steps can I take? And that's helped me exponentially in writing down my action steps for really honing in on what are the best things that are going to get me there even quicker towards my goal. Because when you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. And when you're not growing, or if you're not growing, we're not standing still. You either go forward or you move backwards. You can't just sit still. Everything is continually moving forward. So 6 daily action steps for today. 1, finish the tavern. 2, finish the glass tunnel for the ice walkway to the skybase entrance. 3, research what to do for breeding villagers. 4, start to breed the villagers and increase their trades for the books and armor enchantments. 5, research which redstone elevator that I'll be building for the skybase entrance. And 6, build the automatic iron farm with the villagers for unlimited iron. That is our session for today. So, if we're going to go an hour and a half, we're looking at 15 after. Okay, so we've arrived at our destination. We're going to do an hour and 13 minutes. That would be 11. An hour and 13 minutes. 12. All right, so we have an hour and 24 minutes on the clock. Let's get it started, folks. Action step number uno. Finito the tavern. So we're going till hour 23, so we have an hour 2011. All right, so how's everyone doing today? Just writing a few ideas that just came to my mind. Okay. Oh, I'm pumped. I am pumped. Okay, so yeah, because this one we want to move off one more, right? Correct. This is where it was. Okay. As I was saying, how are you all doing today? I hope you all have had an amazing Labor Day weekend and have been enjoying yourself. Because I'll tell you that I have. I have been having a great weekend, and I hope that also passes over to you. Always having a good day, always making it a good day, always enjoying myself. Living creatively, and when you're living creatively, when you're doing things that you enjoy and love doing, you know, the rest takes care of itself. Same as it was. As it was. This song has been stuck. Well, not stuck, but my song has been playing in my head. Harry Styles. Good song. Okay, now what are we gonna do here? Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Oops. Binkity boop. Boppity beep. Little bo peep. Alright. So then, okay, so yeah, okay, got it. I was gonna say this seems odd, but no, we're right on track. We are right on track, mate. No, silly. Silly boy. Yeah, so I saw this automated potato farm cooker thing online, and for levels, and boy oh boy did it seem pretty overpowered. And it seemed it was for an earlier update. If this thing's still legit now, oh boy, game over. That thing was insane. This doesn't seem right. That's correct. Getting some emails. Getting some electronic invitations. It's not going to work that way. That's interesting. Another quality piece of advice is that, yes, everything happens for you, not to you. What was I going to say? I literally just had it on top of my mind. Anyway, that'll come to me. How did this work here? Each stair is... It is 1 block away. Okay, 1 block away, 1 block away from the glass, 1 block away from the glass. Okay. So, what? That's correct. Ah, I see what we did. Got it. Okay, back to business. This is going to be interessant. Okay. Does anyone else have a Minecraft world? I'd love to hear about it in the chat. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Let me know what you enjoy about Minecraft. Let me know what you think about Minecraft. If you've been playing it a long time, ideas you have for your world, or things that you think are cool that I'm doing here, let me know. I would absolutely love to chat and see what you think and see what you're up to, see what you're doing in your world. Seeing how you're enjoying yourself. We're also going to... This is the top level, right? Correct. We're also... So we're going to finish this tavern here, and then... Ooh, we can even get more glass there, too. So this is where we want it to be here, right? So So 1 away. Yoinks. That's going to have to be 1 away as well, right? Everything is 1 block away. We got some watermelon. And some eggs. Fantastic combination. The same as it was. See, okay. I see what happened here. Because this one's actually 1 longer, so it was throwing me off. We're back on track. See, now this seems weird. Oh well. Okay. Extendo roof. We're probably gonna have to go get more wood soon. Some more wood for the skybase. The shebang. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. I don't like that though. Ooh, rain time. Not gonna hit a roof, right? Okay. So what we did there was a nice thing. We're going to do a nice thing on this side. Yeah, we're going to do a nice thing on this side. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-na-na. You've always found the same as it was. Do we want this to be all like that? It's the real question. So what we're gonna do here is go like this. So as I've actually discussed in my channel's videos, the importance of goals. A goal is so essential for your growth. And the word goal to me used to be have such a negative connotation. I didn't actually resonate with goals or actually believe in goals. I didn't actually understand what they meant. I didn't understand what they were for. I didn't understand that they were for really anything. All that I knew is that people talked about goals, and I felt like I wasn't achieving what I was supposed to be achieving because, I didn't have goals. A goal is something that you want to do and you want to go for. A goal is something that you don't know how you're going to achieve, but you set it anyway. And you might say, well, that's silly, because isn't a goal to get something? Isn't a goal to achieve something? Yeah, it is to achieve something, but the point of a goal is to grow. The point of a goal is to go somewhere that you've never gone before, to pull something out of yourself that you've never done. And the point of that is so that you're gonna grow, because when you grow, you will see that everything that you want and everything that you need in life, is inside. Because when you start to go for something you don't know how you're gonna do, you're gonna pull things out of you that you never knew you had in the first place. And when that happens, the growth that you see is going to propel you towards the person that you want to be. And you're going to stretch so much, and you're going to be so foreign with what's happening. And you're going to feel, at some point, you might feel like, hey, you know what? It's going to feel uncomfortable, and it's just going to take you going there over and over and over and over again. And then eventually that uncomfortability goes away, because all that was you going to a place you'd never previously been. And as you keep going to a place that you've never actually been before, you're going to start to see that you look back, and as you work on what you want every day and you continue to go there every day, that your dreams start to come true, because you're like, wow, you know what? This is actually coming true. This is actually real. This dream that I once saw is now my reality, is starting to become my reality. And the point of a goal is truly, truly, truly to push you outside of your comfort zone so you can experience something you've never experienced before. It's meant to pull something out of you never knew was there. That's the point of a goal. And when you go and you do those things and you simply just focus on what you want and you continue to move in the direction of what you want, you're going to see that everything that you need is going to follow into suit, and you just keep focusing on what you want. It doesn't matter what's happening or what did happen or what could happen. As long as you focus on what you want, the rest takes care of itself, and I guarantee you that. It's a very simple process. It isn't easy, because if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, but it's simple. We tend to overcomplicate things and make things much harder or seem harder than they actually are, which is not the truth. They are not that hard. Nighttime again already. It seems so quick. Get some eggs in me. Permit some uncomfortability in your life. Permit some degree of not knowing, of some degree of, you know what? I'm going to let this just be how it's supposed to be. Because when you do that, you're going to see it's all good. It's all good. It's always been all good. And that your growth is going to keep pushing forward, and you're going to keep propelling forward, and you don't stop. You never stop. You never stop growing. And you never want to stop growing, because you see how awesome the growth feels and the growth is, and then you're like, wow, you know what? I don't ever want to stop this. And the thing is that you don't stop because, again, like I said, you're either growing or you're dying. You're either growing or you're moving forward or you're moving backwards. And you don't want to be moving backwards. You don't want to be sitting still, never improving. Well, I mean, again, you can do whatever you want to do. There's no one telling you what you have to do. Why does that feel weird? That works for me. Or does it? You know what we don't have? Not what we don't have, but you know what we're not doing? Using time on even thinking about that. Whoa. That's way cooler. Almost used the glass. All right, let's get this roof sorted and mumbo jumboed, rumbo dumboed out, and we're done. This base is coming along nice. One quick touch up here. Oops. Mumbo jumbo. All right, look at that. Nice and sturdy this house is. That works for me. Alrighty. So it's peaked up here, right? Peaked. How do you make a fire pit? I need to actually like discover that. Interesting. You know what the funny? Oh, okay, I was gonna say we don't have any coal. We have these. Good, good. Good. Is that not what I just saw? Nope. That's what I saw. Wow. Let me check something else. Do fire pits burn? Good. Fire does not spread. That was our next question. Fire does not spread. That's one type of fire we don't want to spread. Every other type of fire, fine. That type of fire, don't be a silly goose. An idea came to me as I was putting this masterpiece together. Oh, see ya. For something that is very cool. So the entrance is there. Fire steam stack, baby. I wonder how high. Ah, nice. Easy, bud. This is what I was really trying to do here. Completely fortified. Completely fortified. Oops. Chimney. Stack. We're going to play with a few options for lighting up here because the torches is fairly like a old thing. I'm not a huge fan of that anymore. Well, that just made this way more interesting. Okay. Something's still missing. No, that seems like too much. That seems all good. I have the final touch. I just did that. That was special. I swear I just heard a creeper go. It's like a monument, this thing. I'm sure that's lit up, right? That doesn't need a... Perfect. Why not add those? It's literally like a monument. Yup. One last final touch. This game keeps throwing so many cool things at me that I just want to do. Why did it do that up there and not here? It's got to be like a certain angle or something. Maybe this way. All good. Okay, that looks like it is finished. We're just going to do some actual quick finishing touches inside. Yeah, we have a few things we still want to do here. That being said, so we don't want the glass sticking out there. And we, oh, those oak log, those, all good. So, yeah, the one thing we don't want is that. That works. All right, the finishing touches can be added right now with... I'm going to take a wild guess here and do something real quick. Let's see. Is this how you make a lantern? No. Okay. I was mistaken. Oh, even better. We're going to be having a lot of these, so we're going to make quite a few. We're also going to make some fancy posties. How did I get that wrong? Why is that? Ah, other way. Now we're gonna do a little more. Needs to be hanging. We're getting emails left, right, and center today. Holy smokes. What time is it? Oh, we're... Woo-wee! Okay, let's... And you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to ride our horse boy. Actually, we're not going to ride our horse boy, and we're not done this action step, so we're not grabbing that next piece yet. How do we want this to look right now? I got it. Just a wicked cobblestone fence post lantern, I should say. I believe we'll be good on those bad boys. So a video I'm posting today actually for my channel is a video on ease, and it's a video on basically just allowing the results to do the work for you. And with that being said, I wonder if we're good on light here. When you work with ease and when you work with how you desire for the results to be and how you want the results to be, the rest takes care of itself. When you're working with the expectation of where you're going, when you're working with the expectation, that's step number one, finish the tavern, finish the glass tunnel with the ice. Bada bing, bada boom. Where'd our boat go? When you are operating with the expectation of what you want, where you're going, how you want it to go, everything is going to fall into place, and you're going to see that. You're going to see that what you want is going to fall into place. We don't need that many glass panes, actually. And expectations is, you see it in your mind, and you know that this is the result that you're getting, so you let it go. That's an expectation. I expect that it's happening, so I'm just going to let it be. It is how it is. I know this is the end result, and I know this is where I'm going, so I'm just going to let it be how it's supposed to go. That's that. I'm going to see efficiency 4, I'm breaking 3. Silk touch. See, okay. What we're going to do is go get some glass, sand, none of the above, ice. So yeah, an expectation is when you have something in your mind and you know where you're going, you have that goal, and you're like, okay, this is where I'm going, this is what I know that I'm doing, and you let go of the rest. You let go of how it's supposed to be, how it should be, all this other stuff, and you just allow that expectation in your mind to take course. You just allow it to be how it is, and that's what's going to allow you to propel towards what you want. And propel means pick up speed, means go faster in the direction that you want. Because you're allowing your mechanism for success to do the work for you. And that's ultimately how you want it to be. Because when you're operating with the subconscious expectation and you know that, okay, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, this is what I expect my result to look like, and you don't conscious brain it, you're going to see the results that you want come so much faster. Because when you're consciously trying to brain it, yes, it's important to consciously think of things, but if all that you're doing is consciously thinking and you're not allowing your subconscious mind, your success mechanism, which is where you connect with everyone and everything, you're not allowing it to do any of the work, and you're trying to force it through your brain and willpower, I'll tell you that you're going to have a pretty tough time. Because when you allow and you just live with ease and you just allow the results and the work to do the work for you, which essentially is just allowing your subconscious mind to take over, you're really dampening your results. Because our creative mechanism starts from within. So as you start to live from the inside out and you start to expect from your subconscious mind and your brain, and you allow yourself to live with ease, you'll see that that starts to attract what you want. Because on that highest level, that highest version of you, which is, doing whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, that's your dream, that highest version of you, would you say that they're trying to force things? When you see them, when you look at that person that is doing everything that you want, that you expect for yourself, do they like go around trying to willpower things, or does everything just kind of flow into their life with ease and gracefulness? Because they know where they're going, they know what they expect, they have a smile on their face, they're happy. Is that what you see? I mean, when I see my highest version of myself, that's how I am. And I also know that we're all very much alike. So when you have those expectations, you're allowing your subconscious mind to take over, because that's where all the power lies, in the subconscious. The power lies when you let go, because trying to consciously forebrain something and willpower it does not necessarily change the results at all. It's a temporary change, because when you try to willpower something and change it and forcibly change it, you're only getting temporary results because you're not changing the thoughts in your brain. When you change the actual thinking, the results come much easier. That's when you use your conscious mind to think of what you want. And then when you think of what you want, that allows the results to take place. Because you've put your thought to it, you've put your conscious thought to it, and you've let it seep into the subconscious mind, and then you just let it go from there. You just let the work do the work. You let what you've done, you've let what your thoughts, and you've thought about it, you've thought about it. Okay, now you can only think about it so much before it's doing the opposite of what you want it to do, which is manifest in your results. And for that to happen, you got to let it go. And when you let it go, when you've thought about it for a long time and you've thought about it, let the result go. Let it be how it's supposed to be. Because when you thought about it, you've put the intention out there that this is what I expect. This is how I expect it to go. This is how I want it to go. And the universe, God, whatever you want to say or attribute that to, gets the message. They hear the message. Because you've sent it out. You're saying, hey, this is the result that I expect for my life. This is the result that I know is a part of my life. Holy zombies, man. And when that happens, it's like, hey, this guy, he's this woman, whoever you are, whatever you are, is saying this is what I want and this is what I expect. So we're going to deliver, because this is what this person is going on their path, and they're letting go, and they're letting their life do the work. And when you do that, you're going to see that miracles, magic, whatever you want to attribute that word to, are going to happen for you so often, every day, all the time. Simply because you decided to bet on yourself and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take action, and I'm going to allow the work to do the work. I'm going to allow this, and I'm going to have faith. That's another important thing. Faith. When you have faith in yourself and in what you're able and capable of doing, you'll see that you're just going to take action and everything's just going to start falling into place because there's no need to worry. I mean, worry is a psychic disease. It is not you. It's not who you are. It doesn't bring you what you want. And it doesn't bring you closer to where you want to be. Oh, we got a chicken in there. This is a good time to start a chicken farm. Oh! Let's go. See? Expected. I expected there was a chicken farm going. Didn't even think of it. Thank you. You'll always find the same, as it was. Is there a way to make some thing with ice? What does blue ice do in Minecraft? Interesting. So this seems like more ice was necessary than we thought. Back we go. Here we come. Beep bum ba boo bee. We're gonna repair this pick too. So we are currently on action step number 2 right now, which is finish the glass tunnel with the ice walkway. So we're crushing this. We're getting blue ice. I looked it up, and it does not melt around torches or other light sources or other blocks. So that's an essential piece. I thought it was called hardened ice or something, but this is hardened ice. I mean, not actually called hardened ice. It's hard ice. Ice is hard. And then blue ice just doesn't melt. Oops. That is not what we wanted. Hello. thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying. I saw that we were talking about Bed Wars mini games. I did have a mini games. I played mini games. I played Skyblock twice actually. Added that to one of my videos, and I added another Skyblock episode live stream. If you want to see more, if you want to see mini games, let me know. Let me know in the chat who is up for some mini games. If you'd watch that live stream, if you'd watch those videos, yeah, absolutely. Let me know, and we'll see where that takes us, because I would love to play some mini games with all you. I'd love to interact with the community and play some online games with you guys. That'd be fun. Get on maybe a call, get on a Skype call, live stream. We'll play some games. Let me know what you think. We'll see where that takes us. For now, we're doing Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. I'm going to be live streaming Minecraft. So whether that be Let's Play series, or if that looks like some mini games, hey, we'll see where that takes us. At the current moment, we're playing Let's Play, and we are ripping it. I wonder what's down here, if there's like some special thing in the ice biomes. Oh, that's big. That goes deep, the ice. Holy smokes. We're looking like hopefully, yeah, I just received a text message for getting Starbucks. Hopefully getting Starbucks. That would be nice. Have a nice decaf coffee. What are we looking like for stacks of ice? Because this tunnel isn't going to be too ginormously huge. It's going to be fairly big. Not going to be the fattest tunnel ever, but yeah, just messaged my mom. Her and my dad went out for a drive with the dog, so I am currently just saw if they wanted some Starbucks. I said, hey, yeah, get some Starbucks, and I will pay you back, and it's on me. That just came spontaneously. That's another thing. And I'll pay them back when they get here. Another thing is giving. People, it's a very misconceived, ill-perceived thing that giving is something, people are like, okay, well, what the... Maybe... Hold the heck. How... Yeah, giving, we're taught you gotta give to receive. You gotta give to, you have to do this. You have to give to others. And yes, giving is essential. Giving is how the universe works, cause and effect, the law of cause and effect. But we're taught to give in not a way that is best serving for us. Just like the subconscious expectation, we're taught to trade. We're not taught to give. People say, when you give, you're really taught the expectation of, okay, when I give, I'm supposed to receive from this source that I gave to, right? I'm supposed to give, and this person's supposed to to give back, or like, you know, I'm giving a gift and like I'll receive it in return from this person. That's not giving, that's trading. Giving is a spontaneous thing that is a habit that you form in, you know, just saying, hey, I'm going to give to this person today. That's giving. And when you give through the law of cause and effect, which is a law of the universe, just like if you were to learn in science class, whatever you put in is what's going to come out. What you put in the action, and the equal and opposite reaction is going to follow. That's the same with the universe. Everything comes back to you instantly. Whether you are consciously aware of what you're receiving or not, when you put out the good to the universe and you're giving out of the goodness of your heart, and you're not expecting to receive anything in return from that specific person, you know that when you give and you send that out to the universe through the law of cause and effect, that is going to return to you in one state or form. It might not be the form that you think it's going to be, but there's an infinite amount of intelligence and abundance out there from the universe, God, whatever, that is available for you for receiving. And when you put out that good and you just put it out and say, hey, I'm giving to these people, I don't expect anything in return from these people. I know this is how the law works, that I just put out good and good's coming back to me. So you just start making the habit of giving to people spontaneously out of the goodness of your heart, because when you do that, it feels really good. You're just like, the thought pops in your mind, you see a homeless person, hey, I got a little bit of change, or hey, you know what, I'm going to tip 50% on this bill, because when I give to others, it feels good. And not only when I give to others, I'm not expecting in return that, you know, oh, this restaurant deserves to pay me or something. No, that's trading. You don't trade. Giving is spontaneously giving, and in return, you're going to receive the good that you desire, whether it's in one state or form or another. You're going to receive it at some point. It has to. That's how it works. It is a law of the universe. It is a law, and law, like the law of gravity, is definite. It doesn't not exist. You can say it doesn't exist. You can try to not abide by gravity, but you can jump off a cliff and you're gonna get hurt, whether you believe it or not. Whether you say, hey, screw gravity, it's gonna be there. These are the same as every other law that this is one of the laws that I'm speaking of. We are governed by laws. The universe is orderly. It has order. It has laws that nature abides by. And when you start to abide by these laws that are actually in place, that actually govern who we are and what we do every day, you're going to start to see that you don't need to conscious brain these things. You consciously think of what you want and you allow it to just go by law. That's like giving and putting in the cause and effect. When you put out what you expect, you put in the work, you put in the time, that you're putting in the cause. You're putting in, this is what this person expects for themselves. They expect this life. They're clearly going in this direction, and they're putting in the work. And it's not doing harder, it's not doing more hours. You're doing it effectively by law. You know that everything comes with ease and everything comes with flow, and the universe is orderly, so there's no need to stress if it's going to happen or not, because it's going to happen as you focus on it. So that's something that just popped into my head. Not trading, but giving. Giving to others. Is this one? Bow, bow. Ranger, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Oh, that's the wrong tool. All good. And I look forward to having you along this journey, man. All of you, woman, whoever you are, wherever you are, does not matter. Everyone is equal. Everyone's the same. Everyone is beautiful. Every single person on this planet is equal of the same potential. We all have the same potential, no matter where you live, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter how far you may be from the Western Hemisphere, no matter how far you may be from the Eastern Hemisphere. Everyone, everywhere has the same capabilities at all places in their life. And I can guarantee you of that. Everyone, every single person. We are all capable of doing the same thing. No one is less than anyone. No one is more than anyone. No matter where they may be, everyone has the same capabilities, potentials, and possibilities for life, and possibilities for where they can go and what they can do. And that all starts with from within, as I've been speaking. Everything that you want to manifest and everything that you want to come true in your life starts from inside, starts from you seeing where you want to go and then putting in the work and going there and expecting it, because you just let the, that looks good, you let the expectation of where you're going guide you. And you might say, what does that even mean? Well, as I said, the expectation is the subconscious expectation, is knowing that this is where I'm going. When you know exactly where you're going, you know exactly what you're doing, that will guide your actions. And you're not consciously thinking about your goal all the time. You're not trying to force the visualization in there. Visualization is using your imagination. You're not trying to force anything. You're simply allowing it, because you've set that expectation in your subconscious mind, and you're allowing that expectation to, through faith, you're allowing it to just be how it is, which is an essential part to growth. Because without faith, which is essentially just knowing, hey, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, without that faith, you're going to try to be conscious willpowering everything. And that's the opposite of faith is fear. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to get there, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know how this is going to possibly manifest into my reality, that's the opposite side of faith. That is the opposite side of knowing where you're going. The opposite to fear is faith. Oh, I should have grabbed more glass. All goodarooski. When you're living with faith, you're living with the picture in your mind, knowing this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do to get there. You have a plan, and you might say, well, how the heck? That seems like quite an unreal job to know how I'm going to get there. You don't need to know how you're going to get there at all. We're not that smart. You have a plan. You know that, hey, this is where I'm going. These are the action steps that I'm going to take. You're putting that out to the universe, and the universe is going to guide you on the right path. Is, hey, whether is this right or is this not the right way? You'll know if it was what you were supposed to do, if what you have planned and what you have scheduled actually happens when you do it. You're like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and you go to do it, and it happens. If it wasn't meant to be the thing that you're supposed to do, then it's not going to happen. That's simply put. And it's not, oh, well, this didn't happen, so, I can just not do it. No, it's, am I going to bang my head on these two? I don't think so. Okay, cool. Tunnel completion. I feel like I want to add something cool, because this just seems kind of bare at the moment. I know this might not be the most effective at the moment, But we're gonna do it. Not that. That's effective. This is also effective. Screw it. We're sending it. This is leading up to a redstone skybase, baby. This is the signified entrance, because we have villagers, you know, we have villagers, and our villagers are giving us, we are receiving from the villagers unbreaking books, mending books, and we're also receiving what was I gonna say? What was I gonna do? Oh, that looks nice. Lanterns. We're also receiving Fortune 3. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. I kind of feel like I want to put some blocks on the bottom. We'll see that later. Action step number 2, complete. Research what to do for breeding villagers. That's a good one. Interesting. Best trades with every villager guide. That's exactly what you need. While we're doing this,
my favorite villager of all of them, since you can get any enchanted book from him, and for a very good price if you do the 1 emerald trick. We have a lot of librarian villagers in our world.
Okay, so we have pigs, cows, chickens, sheep. That's all we need. Thank you, sir. Cute little guy. We're going, right now what we're doing is we are going back to the base to get some Monsieur Horse Guy. Me and Mr. Horse Guy are going to get some carrots for, because all that I know right now, to start a villager thing, you need golden carrots. And you need carrots in general. So we're going to bring our farm. We are going to bring our farm over that way. Okay. And we're going to actually breed these villagers here. This is going to be our central. So we have our farm base over that way with our enchanting table, which we don't have our silk touch pick, which would have been a decent idea. We're going to turn around. We have like 4 minutes left on this 1.5-hour timer. Yeah, so we're actually going to have, this is the plan. We're going to have our villager breeding here in this village, and we're going to make a nice thing. It would be kind of cool if we could have it up on the mountain or something like that. If we could have it, you know what, it could even be right here. Right here. Clear out this spot. Boom. Right up there. Have a nice little villager breeding area. where we're going to have the blacksmiths, the toolsmiths, the librarians, all that good stuff. That is a work in progress. That is something that we're going to do research on. I actually have that scheduled for later today for doing research on the things I want to do in Minecraft. So the elevator, we're going to have that all researched up, see which elevator we are going to be making up through the tunnel to our skybase. And then we're also going to be researching the villager situation, what that looks like. Breeding villagers in general, because that is an area that I have experienced a little bit, haven't necessarily actually done it myself ever. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I look forward to that. I look forward to making that happen. So we're gonna have our nice redstone glass sky base here. In the middle between the two, we're going to have our villager farm. And we'll actually bring our overpowered villagers into the sky base through our elevator. And we have our original farm, which we can use for whatever purposes if we so desire. Easy there, bow boy. Let's see if there's some cool things we can trick shot here on our way. Horse, ride by, trick shot. Everything's despawned. Me and Horse Guy, we fly. We're flying. And by the time we have our villagers all set up, and as we have our villagers all set up, we're actually going to be setting ourselves up for the nether and for the end. Oh, baby. Is that lapis on surface level? What's going on? We need some coal. Some good old Coligans. Can never go wrong with coal. We literally have like, oh, that's the end. 11:12. It ended at the end of 11:11. You can never have enough coal. All right, folks. Well, I am going to wrap up the episode there. That was about an hour and 24 minutes or something like that. We made good progress. We're going to call that a day. We're going to get Horse Guy, Mr. Horse Dude. His name is actually just Horse Guy Heart. And we're going to head out of here. Hey, Mr. Horse G. Yes, sir. I hope you all enjoyed today. I've had fun playing, I will tell you that. I didn't know lapis could spawn this high. There's a lot of things that are new anyway. Mr. Horse Gangsta. Alright. So as the word discipline is giving yourself a command and following it, we have set our alarm for that amount of time. And guess what? We are done. So thank you all for tuning in. That is it for the episode of Minecraft today. We streamed about an hour and 30, something like that. And now I am going to go and do stretches for myself and for my physio trainer for my ultra marathon. Going to crush some stretches. Stretching is essential. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.